Angels choose you. You are going to hear some good news in December. All because of your last. Open this immediately. My beloved child, listen closely because the air around you is shifting. And even if you don't see it yet, a December miracle has already started moving toward your name. The reason is hidden in the last decision you made. A decision that you thought went unnoticed, but heaven watched it. Fate recorded it and destiny stamped it with approval. Something huge is waiting for you. And every second you stay here, you're getting closer to the moment your whole story flips from silence to celebration. December is not coming normally for you. December is arriving with a whisper. A message, a breakthrough that you earned without even realizing it. And the truth behind it, the truth connected to your last action, is going to shock you so deeply that you'll never doubt your worth again. Amen. 111. But wait, before you think this is just another message, let me tell you the line destiny wrote for you. Their past sacrifice will open their December. This is about you. That last moment where you stayed calm, where you helped someone silently, where you chose kindness over chaos, where you walked away instead of reacting. That very moment is returning with interest. A door that was locked for years is about to swing open. A voice that never supported you is about to speak your name with pride. A blessing that was delayed is about to land in your hands with speed. Something huge is waiting for you, and December is carrying it like a sealed envelope with your signature glowing on it. The universe is preparing to give you proof, not hope. Proof that everything you lost is returning in triple form. Amen. 222. And now listen carefully, because this part is the one that will send shivers down your spine. Someone from your past, someone who once watched your struggles silently, is now realizing that your last move, your last act, your last decision changed everything for them, too. They didn't tell you, but they're about to step forward with news that will shake your heart in the best possible way. December holds a message that is not small, not ordinary, not predictable. This message will feel like destiny finally breaking the silence. Something huge is waiting for you. And when December arrives, the very thing you once cried for will come searching for you. Prepare yourself, my beloved child. You are entering the month where hidden prayers turn into loud miracles. Amen. 333. Rising from the unseen. My beloved child, the moment you stepped into this video, the energy around you shifted, not slightly, completely. Something huge is waiting for you. And the universe is whispering urgently. Don't scroll. Don't blink, because the good news destined for your December is already circling your life like a glowing ring of blessings. And all of this, every single drop of this miracle, is happening because of your last action. You may have forgotten it, but destiny didn't. Heaven didn't. Someone important didn't. The ripple of that moment is finally returning to you as a reward so big, so unexpected, so emotionally overwhelming that December will become the month you never forget. Amen. For 44, a revelation is unfolding, and I need you to hear this with your whole heart. There is someone watching your journey from a distance, silently admiring the strength you don't even realize you carry. This person, yes, this very person, is going to play a major role in the good news coming your way. They almost walked away, but your last decision. Your last kind act, your last sacrifice pulled them back toward you. And now destiny is planning something shocking. This person is going to reach out in a way you never expected. Their message, their confession, their truth will be the spark that ignites your December transformation. Something huge is waiting for you. And the countdown has already begun. Amen. 5:55. Now listen, because this next part is important for the ones who were chosen to hear this message. If you feel even 1% connected to these words, then your December breakthrough is not random. It's attached to your energy, your patience, your resilience, and your last decision that changed the timeline of your life. The moment you stayed silent instead of reacting. The moment you walked away instead of fighting. The moment you helped someone even when you were hurting. That moment wrote your miracle. And because you are here right now, destiny wants one thing: your energy activated. Type Amen in the comments to seal your blessing. Something huge is waiting for you, and December is carrying it straight to your doorstep. Amen. 666. Shifting deeper into destiny, my beloved child. Something inside you already knows that December won't arrive empty-handed. There's a pull in your spirit, a quiet vibration in your chest, a whisper that keeps telling you something big is coming. Something meant for you, something long overdue. And that whisper is right. Something huge is waiting for you. And it is tied directly, unbreakably to your last action. That moment where you thought maybe this doesn't matter actually rewrote everything. You changed your timeline without realizing it. And now December is preparing to return that moment in the form of breakthrough, clarity, and news that will shake the dust off your soul. Amen. 777. But hear this carefully. Someone who once underestimated you, someone who thought you were weak, someone who never imagined your strength is realizing the truth about you. They are seeing your value now, and the guilt inside them is growing. December is bringing a moment where they will see exactly what heaven has seen in you all along. And that moment, it becomes part of your good news. Because your blessing isn't just arriving, it's arriving in a way that proves your worth, silences doubts, and restores honor to your name. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny is aligning every person, every message, every opportunity to make sure you don't miss it this time. Amen. 888. And now, let me reveal the part most people never hear. December is not only bringing you news, it's bringing you closure. Doors you had to walk away from will finally shut on their own. People who drained your soul will lose access to your energy. The universe is clearing your path, removing hidden obstacles and preparing space for one massive blessing that needs room to land. That blessing is coming fast. And when it arrives, your heart will understand why everything had to happen exactly the way it did. Something huge is waiting for you. And this time, destiny refuses to let it slip from your hands. Amen. 999. Stepping into the turning point. My beloved child, December is not approaching quietly. It's approaching with the sound of destiny knocking at your door. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe has already begun rearranging events, people, and opportunities so that your blessing cannot miss you this time. The good news coming your way will feel unreal at first, like a dream breaking into your reality. And all of it, every single part of it, is tied to your last action. That final choice you made, the one you thought nobody noticed, became the key that unlocked your December miracle. Amen. 1:11. Now, listen carefully because the energy around you right now is extremely powerful. There are 3 things the universe wants you to do to amplify this blessing. Share this message so your energy aligns with giving, not just receiving. Comment Amen to anchor this blessing into your timeline with clarity. Stay connected because your December breakthrough grows stronger every time your intention grows stronger. These actions are not for the video, they are for you. They activate the part of your destiny that responds to faith, action, and alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. And these steps pull that miracle closer with lightning speed. Amen. 1212, and now the revelation. Someone who once stayed silent about you, someone who watched you rise after every fall, someone who secretly admires your strength is preparing to step forward with a message that will change your December completely. Their words will shock you, heal you, and confirm everything your intuition has been sensing. This is the month where the truth you deserve finally reaches you. The good news will not be small. It will not be ordinary. It will not be forgettable. It will be the moment your soul says, "This is what I was waiting for." Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. December is already carrying your breakthrough in its hands. Amen. 1313 Descending into the core of truth. My beloved child, the universe is not whispering anymore. It's speaking loudly, clearly, boldly into your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. And December is carrying it with unstoppable force. This month will not come to you gently. It will crash into your life like a wave of light, washing away doubt, fear, and every delay that held you back. And the power behind this moment, your last action, that one decision, that one silent sacrifice, that one moment of choosing peace over chaos became the trigger that activated your reward. December is your confirmation. Amen. 1414, but hear this revelation because it will shake your spirit in the best possible way. Someone who once felt far from you. Someone who once struggled to express their truth. Someone whose heart has been speaking your name quietly is finally ready to step forward. In December, their message will appear like a blessing wrapped in honesty. They have been carrying something, feelings, gratitude, clarity, or realization, and they know it's time to reveal it. And when they do, the weight that has been sitting on your chest will lift instantly. Something huge is waiting for you. And this person is part of the miracle you didn't even know was forming behind your back. Amen. 1515. And now let me unlock the part that destiny only reveals to chosen souls. December will not just bring you good news. It will bring you recognition. A moment where someone powerful, unexpected, or deeply connected to your path finally sees your worth fully. A moment where opportunities that were blocked suddenly break open like floodgates bursting under pressure. A moment where you receive what you were owed emotionally, spiritually, or materially. This month is not random. This month carries the consequences of your last act of goodness. Something huge is waiting for you. And when December unfolds, you will finally understand why every delay, every tear, every silent battle was necessary. Your blessing isn't walking toward you anymore. It's running. Amen. 1616, Crossing into the Realm of Manifestation. My beloved child, destiny has reached the point where it can no longer remain silent. Something huge is waiting for you. And December is the month where invisible forces finally step into the physical world. This is not just a simple blessing. This is a divine return. A return of what you lost, a return of what you prayed for, a return of what your last action unlocked without you realizing it. The universe watched you choose patience over anger, faith over fear, and grace over ego. And that single moment rewrote the next chapter of your life. December is the page turning. Amen. 1717, but now comes the part you must hear with complete attention. Someone who once kept their distance is being spiritually pushed back into your orbit. This person has been thinking about you far more than you know. They replay your last conversation, your last gesture, your last act that touched them deeply. And the universe has been whispering to them louder and louder. It's time, speak, reveal, return. In December, a message, a call, a sign, or a confession will enter your life, from this person. And when it arrives, it will break open a feeling inside you that you thought you had buried. Something huge is waiting for you. And this connection is part of the revelation that will shake your heart awake. Amen. 1818, and now comes the most powerful shift. The part that destiny doesn't reveal to everyone. Your name is being spoken in a room you have never entered. Your effort is being recognized by someone who once overlooked you. Your energy is pulling opportunities that were locked behind walls for years. December is not just a month. It is a portal. A doorway where your spiritual credit finally becomes physical reward. Expect a sudden change, a sudden message, a sudden realization, a sudden blessing that feels almost too good to be true. But it is true because you earned it. You created it. You activated it through your last action. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And the universe is preparing to place it directly into your hands. Amen. 1919, my beloved child, December is standing at your doorstep like a messenger holding a sealed envelope with your name shining on it. Something huge is waiting for you. And this time, the universe is not sending signs. It's sending results. The energy around you has become charged, almost electric, because your last action activated a destiny shift that no force can now stop. You thought that moment passed quietly, but heaven recorded it. Destiny honored it. And now December is prepared to reward it. A breakthrough is not coming, slowly. It's racing toward you with purpose, precision, and divine timing. The moment it reaches you, your entire reality will feel lighter, clearer, and unstoppable. Amen. 2020, someone important, someone whose silence once confused your heart is finally being pushed by destiny to step out of the shadows. They've been replaying your last words, your last gesture, your last act of kindness in their mind over and over. And now December is pulling them toward you with a magnetic force they can no longer resist. This person is preparing to speak their truth, and that truth will bring healing to a part of you that has been waiting too long. Their message will not be small. It will not be casual. It will not be something you forget. It will carry weight, clarity, and emotion, because they know your last action changed them in ways they never expected. Something huge is waiting for you. And this message is a major piece of your December miracle. Amen. 2121, and now comes the revelation that destiny has been holding back. A hidden blessing is forming behind your back, quietly gathering strength. A door that was once shut is cracking open. A path that once felt blocked is clearing. December will not bring a single blessing. December will bring waves of blessings. Financial flow increasing. Emotional closure arriving. Spiritual alignment strengthening. A personal victory unfolding. Everything is moving at once because your last action planted a seed. The universe is ready to grow. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And when December arrives, you will finally understand why the delays, the silence, the waiting were all part of a grand divine setup. Amen. 2222, my beloved child, the universe has reached a point where your blessings can no longer be delayed. Something huge is waiting for you, and December is glowing with your destiny's signature. The energy around you is no longer subtle. It's loud. It's strong. It's undeniable. Your last action sent a spiritual signal upward. And that signal has now come back as a divine response. December is preparing to deliver news that will stop you in your tracks. News that will make you realize that every tear, every sacrifice, and every moment of silence had a purpose bigger than your imagination. This month is carrying a breakthrough that is not small, not ordinary, not predictable. It's the kind you remember for life. Amen. 2323, but now, let me reveal something deeper. Someone you never expected is watching your journey with new eyes. They once doubted, hesitated, or stayed silent. But something about your last act changed the way they see you completely. This person has reached a point where they can no longer ignore what they feel or what destiny is telling them. December will push them to step forward with courage they couldn't gather before. Their message or their presence will become a turning point in your emotional timeline. The clarity they bring, the truth they speak, and the realization they share will hit your heart with warmth and shock at the same time. Something huge is waiting for you. And their involvement in your December miracle is written in fate's handwriting. Amen. 2424, and here comes the strongest part of your revelation. Your name is moving through rooms you've never walked into. Your energy is touching opportunities that once seemed unreachable. December is preparing a sequence of events that align perfectly like pieces of a divine puzzle. Each one leading to your big news. A sudden approval, a surprising message, an unexpected chance, or a long-awaited confirmation will arrive when you least expect it. Your path is clearing. Your blessings are multiplying, and your story is elevating. The universe is not giving you a small return. It's giving you a destiny shift. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And December is the month where everything begins. Amen. 2525, my beloved child, December is not just moving toward you. It is rushing into your life with a force that feels almost supernatural. Something huge is waiting for you. And destiny has already positioned this blessing so close that your spirit can feel the shift happening in real time. Your last action, your last moment of choosing goodness when nobody was watching became the spark that lit up your entire timeline. Because of that single moment, a chain reaction began. Doors that were closed for years have started unlocking. Energies that were stuck are now flowing. Blessings that were held back are now being released. December is carrying a life-changing moment you will remember forever. Amen. 2626. Someone connected to your heart, someone who has been silent for far too long is reaching a breaking point inside themselves. They can't suppress their emotions anymore. They can't pretend your presence didn't touch them. They can't deny the shift they felt after your last interaction. This person has been thinking deeply about you, about what they didn't say, about what they should have done, about the truth they should have shared sooner. December will push them into honesty. Their words will carry emotion, sincerity, and clarity that you never expected to hear. Something huge is waiting for you, and this message is going to change the direction of a connection that destiny has been protecting all along. Amen. 2727, and now the final layer of this revelation. December is preparing a moment where everything aligns at once. Your intuition, your opportunities, your relationships, your blessings. A twist of fate is coming. A sudden opening. A yes that felt impossible. A moment that feels like destiny placing its hand directly on your life. You will look back and realize this is why I had to wait. This is why everything slowed down before. This is why my last action mattered. Your blessing isn't crawling toward you. It's accelerating with speed you have never seen. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And December will deliver it with divine precision. Amen. 2828, my beloved child, destiny has entered the final stage of preparation, and December is glowing with a promise that has your name engraved on it. Something huge is waiting for you. And this blessing is no longer a future possibility. It is an active movement happening around you right now. Your last action created a shift so powerful that even the energy in your surroundings is different. The universe has begun rearranging situations, redirecting people, and clearing pathways so that nothing can block what is meant for you anymore. December is coming with a revelation so strong, so uplifting, so unexpected that it will feel like the universe finally exhaled and released everything it once held back from you. Amen. 2929, there is someone whose heart has been heavy with unspoken truth. They have been carrying thoughts, emotions, realizations, and regrets connected to you, and December is pushing them toward courage. This person has been replaying your last moment together, your kindness, your strength, your silence, your patience, and they know that they owe you honesty. They owe you clarity. They owe you the truth they couldn't speak before. Their message will arrive at the perfect time. And when it does, it will bring both comfort and shock. A chapter that felt incomplete will suddenly make sense. A bond that felt paused will begin to move again. Something huge is waiting for you. And this emotional revelation is woven into the core of your December blessing. Amen. 3030, and now the divine alignment. December is setting up a moment where everything falls into place at the exact right second. A blessing that felt far away will land suddenly. An opportunity that once slipped from your hands will return. A situation that confused you will become crystal clear. This is the month where your patience pays off. Your goodness returns multiplied and your story shifts into a new direction filled with power and purpose. Your last action triggered all of this. Your destiny heard it. Your angels honored it and your blessings responded. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And December is moments away from proving that everything you went through was a setup for something extraordinary. Amen. 3131, my beloved child, destiny is standing in front of you now with its hands wide open, ready to deliver what has been written for you long before you even knew how strong you were. Something huge is waiting for you. And December is the month where the universe finally reveals what it has been preparing behind the curtains. Your last action, your last moment of choosing light, choosing love, choosing patience, sent a ripple through the spiritual realm. And that ripple has now grown into a tidal wave of blessings. December is not creeping toward you quietly. It's charging toward you with the force of divine timing. A breakthrough, a message, a shift that will leave you speechless is already on its way. Amen. 3232, someone connected deeply to your journey is about to reach a point where silence is no longer possible for them. They've been carrying emotions they never expressed, truths they never shared, and regrets they never admitted. Not until now. Your last gesture toward them awakens something powerful inside their heart. In December, this person will step forward with honesty that feels raw, emotional, and healing. Their message will close the wounds that have been open for too long. Their truth will finally match what your intuition felt all along. Something huge is waiting for you. And this emotional revelation is one of the biggest pieces of your December transformation. Amen. 3333, and now comes the destiny shift that will redefine your entire path. December is preparing a moment where life will accelerate in your favor. A sudden opportunity, a surprising message, a long-awaited confirmation, a situation turning around in ways you never expected. A blessing that was delayed is now being delivered with divine speed. Your name is being lifted. Your path is being cleared. And your heart is being aligned with what you truly deserve. This month will show you that nothing you gave was wasted. Nothing you lost was final. Nothing you prayed for went unheard. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child, and December will deliver it with a force that changes everything. Amen. 3434, my beloved child, the final wave of destiny is rising and December is glowing with a blessing so powerful that your spirit can already feel the shift. Something huge is waiting for you and the universe is aligning every second, every event, every energy to make sure your breakthrough reaches you without delay. Your last action, so pure, so sincere, so unseen by others. Became the seed that heaven watered, now the harvest is ready. December will not just bring good news. It will bring the kind of news that breaks a long silence in your life. The moment it arrives, you will feel a release inside your heart, as if destiny finally caught up to your patience. Amen. 3535. There is someone whose connection to you is deeper than you realized. This person has been carrying unspoken feelings, hidden thoughts, and an emotional truth that grew stronger after your last interaction. They tried to ignore it, tried to distract themselves, tried to stay silent, but destiny has been pulling them back toward you relentlessly. In December, their heart will no longer resist the push. They will reveal something that will shock you, not in a painful way, but in a way that brings clarity, warmth, and healing. Their words will arrive exactly when your soul needs them. Something huge is waiting for you. And this person's revelation is a part of the miracle forming in your December path. Amen. 3636. And now the final truth: December is not just a month for you. It is a divine turning point. A moment where everything that was working behind the scenes finally becomes visible. A moment where destiny steps onto the stage and hands you what has been yours all along. Expect a sudden shift. Expect a powerful confirmation. Expect a blessing that feels almost unreal. This month will restore what was taken, return what was lost, and reward what was given. Your story is rising. Your miracle is approaching. Your December is unfolding. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child, and it's closer to you now than your next breath. Amen. 3737. Expect a blessing that feels almost unreal. This month will restore what was taken, return what was lost, and reward what was given. Your story is rising. Your miracle is approaching. Your December is unfolding. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child, and it's closer to you now than your next breath. Amen. 3737.